Want to master Jasper reports from beginner to advanced? You are in the right place. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the full Jasper reports tutorial series. In today's video, let's talk about the CrossTab report in Jasper reports. First, let's explain that what is a CrossTab report. In simple word, a crosstab report is a special type of report used to summarize and display data in a matrix format, like rows and columns. So anyway, let's implement the crosstab reports in Jasper Soft Studio step by step. In the first step, let's talk about the database tables, and sample data. For that, want to open MySQL workbench. So as you can see, we have Jasper Reports database. Then we have a simple table, which is sales. Here we have ID, product name, sale month, and amount. And we inserted sample data. We have different products like laptop, mouse, keyboard, and so on. And here we have a simple query that can get product name, sales month, amount from the sales table. So don't worry about the scripts. You can get from the video description. There is no problem. For now, we want to skip that step because we have already created database table, and we have inserted all the data. Okay. The next step, let's open Jasper Soft Studio. So, and here in the first step, let's create a new project. Just select project. Then we have Jasper Reports project. Click next. For example, Cross Tab Report project. Then finish. Okay, we created a new project. Inside that, let's create a new folder. We have folder, for example, reports. And inside that folder, let's create a new report, Jasper report. And here we want to select blank A4 because we want to implement the report from scratch. Just select this one. The next, let's provide name for the report. For example, sales report. The next, and here we have data source. Then we have data adapter. You can select one empty record, but we want to establish the connection between Jasper reports and MySQL database. Just select this new, and here we have different data sources like CSV file, collection, custom implementation. Then we have database JDBC connection. We want to select that, then click next. So let's establish the connection. First, we want to specify the driver. We want to select MySQL driver. Let's find that we have MySQL connector. Okay, sorry, and here we have MySQL. Okay, let's select that. Thereafter, we want to specify database name. As you can see, we have JasperReportsDB. Okay. Thereafter, we have username. The default username is root. The password is empty. Thereafter, let's test the connection. Okay, we got an exception, class not found exception, because we don't have this driver. Let's include the driver. We have driver class path. Let's add that. And here we have MySQL connector jar. This, select this one. Okay, then open. Let's test the connection to see the result. As you can see, successful. That is good. Thereafter, let's finish that. Then, as you can see, all the database is listed from MySQL. There is no problem. And here, what we want to do? We want to copy this query. This can select product name, sale month, and amount from the sales table. Just select this one, and here we want to paste that. Then click next. Let's add all these fields. Then click next. Then click finish. Okay. So everything is fine. As you can see, the report is created successfully. Thereafter, we have a component, we have sub report, then we have CrossTab report. We want to use that. Just drag and drop here. And here we want to use the main data set. Then click next. As you can see, we have product name, sale month, and amount. We have columns. Please define column group. For the column, we want to use sale month. Then we want to add that. Let's click on the next. As you can see, then we have row. For the row, we want to use the product name. Okay. Then click next. Thereafter, we have measures. Okay. For the measures, we want to use amount. Then sorry, and here, as you can see, we have calculation. We want to select this function, which is sum, because we want to sum all the amount. Then click next. And here we have configuration. We have color. You can change the color as well, but we want to skip that. Then we want to finish that. Okay. Thereafter, let's adjust this one. Sorry, we want to adjust this. Then we want to preview the report. But we have an error. Incrementing CrossTab dataset. Let's fix that. So, to fix that issue, we have different ways, but we want to move this CrossTab report to summary band. Simple. We want to drag and drop here. Okay. And here, what we want to do, okay. We want to remove this footer. And we want to correct this one. Okay. Let's remove the detail section as well for now, the column header as well, the page header as well, and the page footer as well. Okay. Let's preview that to see the result. So as you can see, now we have a nice CrossTab report. We have different products. Then we have different months. And here we have total. Okay. You can design this report as well. Simple. Select this one. And here, what we want to do, we want to select these. Okay. We want to make bold and we want to change font size 12. Then we want to make that center. Okay. Let's select the data as well. We want to add, for example, font size 12. Sorry. Let's select, okay, font size 12. We want to make that to center as well. Let's save the changes. Then we want to preview the report. As you can see, now we have products. Then we have months. Okay. Let's select this one as well. We want to make that also to center. Simple. This and this column. Okay. And we want to add 12 font size. Okay. Let's preview that. That is good, but now we have another column which is product name. You can add this column as well. Just drag and drop static text. Sorry, we want to select this one. Okay. After that, we want, sorry, why? Let's move to the main report, and here, boy, we want to add static text. Okay, let's create a header. Okay, after that, let's drag and drop static text. Okay, that is good. Whenever you want to add static text, first you have to create a header. After that, you can drag and drop element. There is no problem. We want to change this text, for example, product. Okay, and here we want to make that bold. Let's change the font size, center as well. Okay, let's preview that to see the result. As you can see now, we have product. You can add border as well. There is no problem. Just select this one, and here what you want to do, first you want to select this one. We have border, and here we have, sorry, let's select this one. Okay, we have border, for example, this one. Let's add, for example, background color. Okay, we have background color. You can add any color, there is no problem. We want to add that. Okay, let's save the changes. Then you want to preview the report. As you can see now, the border is added. There is no problem. Okay, thereafter, let's add title. Okay, for that you want to use static text, and here you want to add, for example, sales report. Okay, you can make that center as well. Okay, let's make that to center. Then we want to change the font size, sales report. Okay, let's preview that. As you can see, we have title, then we have CrossTab Report. Okay, so now let's answer to this question, why the CrossTab Reports gives an error in the detail band. That is because a CrossTab report is a summary component, not a detail component, since the detail band repeats for every record. Jasper reports may throw error or create multiple unnecessary crosstabs. So that is why we usually place crosstab reports in the summary band or in a group footer where the report is generated only once or only per group. So if you have any questions, you can write them in the comment. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. That is enough for today. Have a good day. See you in the next one.